Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely... And he shoots! Goal! Rangers! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vlasic, he's found a way through. Wrench did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to pass it through. Dybala, he has found a way through. That has not gone well. And the shot! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that is expertly dealt with. Rangers have the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking for options for movement. Stack. Not the most accurate pass. Laporte. Basic. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a threatening ball. Phillips. Rangers are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. There's the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Scott has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
This ended up in no man's land. Jorginho. Shifted upfield. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Mancini kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Watkins. Tries one from range.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Jorginho for Phillips. Now it's Luis Suarez. Stack. Chaibi. Pass somewhat off target. Phillips. And here's Marlon. Scott. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. Marlon. Basic. Now, what about a counter-attack? Not the most accurate pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Vlasic. Watkins. Watkins showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Scott. Looking tidy in possession here. Kepa sends that a long way. Rangers have got it back and they'll have another go. Vlasic for Phillips. Phillips going forward. Shapes to shoot! Oh, good finish! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Ball has bounced loose now. And it's Jorginho. Marlon. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Signore e signori, chiunque abbia parcheggiato l'auto sulla strada all'esterno dello stadio è pregato di rimuoverla.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Numero 18.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish? Well taken goal. Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Phillips.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Aubameyang.
L'affluenza di
Almost
quest'oggi
an
è
hour
di
gone.
80.113 spettatori.
Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was Vlasic! It's loose now, and oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's been drilled in. And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Stood up well to him there. And that is well cleared. Now it's Dybala. Basic. Driving forward. He slings it in. He's cut it out. That has been slung wide. Scott. Oh, that was vital. Jorginho. Basic. And it's Luis Suarez. Shaibi. Dybala. Jorginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Wrench gets over and intercepts. And here's Marlon. Nice interception, well timed.
Roma really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's managed to get rid. Diego Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Dybala. Oh, it's come loose. Now, can they get it? Oh, what has happened here? Could move up a gear here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per
Stack.
il numero 5.
Phillips.
Il numero 10. Il numero
It's
17.
slung out wide.
Il numero 7. Cambio
Just
di
5
giocatori.
minutes remaining now. And here's Fulkrug. Basic.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Mbappe. And it's Diatta. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Basic, and that could set him on his way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Roma